expected to be multilingual today, going tomorrow. The domestic market, this we mean by the Indian market, the Indian domestic market, which will grow much faster. Space travel is another area that we can look at. It's going to be growing. Security, again, in terms of terrorism, personal identity crisis and things like that. So those areas we need to look at. Open standards, respect with open standards are going to emerge, and then we need to be collaborative with that and form our solutions on basis of the open standards.
Services and products need to be created for the emerging markets. Your customer could be the rural world, or your customer could be someone who's actually spread across this. So you're going to see more developments which mean that the world is one. And the last point is when that happens, you're going to see that there are no longer high-end products and low-end products, but and there's not so much of a cost and feature gap between these products, but you're going to see products which more or less cater to the broader band.
Global warming, energy crisis, and so on. Wireless networking becomes a default. So mobile as a delivery mechanism as well as a performance mechanism will become the rule of the day.
Strategic intent is not the motherhood and apple pie kind of mission statements. I say for something, the reason why the motherhood and apple pie kind of mission statements fail this test is if you strike out the name of one company, stick in another company's name, and if it is going to apply to a number of companies in your industry, I say then this is not a tool by which I can galvanize my employees to create the future, because there is no point of view about the future in the statement. Having an ambitious goal, aspirational goal, unrealistic goal is the starting point for transformation. Otherwise, you will just move in a linear way. In fact, the logic behind this is very straightforward. Performance is a function of expectation. We rarely exceed our expectation. We rarely exceed our ambition. We rarely exceed our aspiration. I am absolutely firmly convinced all the ideas for growth for most organizations for the next 15 years are already inside the company, in some employees' brains. The question is, do we have a process to extract it out? Or our strategy architecture excludes those voices. The metaphor that I like for competition for the future is a metaphor of a marathon race, as opposed to a sprint. Competition for the future is not about what you have to do in the year 2020. No. Competition for the future is about how you run the first 400 meters. Because the way you organize and engage your organization in the first 400 meters is going to pull you in a particular direction. Competition for the future is about how we allocate our initiatives, our resources, our energies in 2007 across the three boxes.
This is a good awakening call for us to spend a lot of time. That strategic intent, that he drew a differentiation between the mission statement and the strategic intent was very good. That analogy is something that I liked a lot. And the first analogy that he spoke about, the scissor type, was the different types of high jumps and innovating. These were some of my key takes.
When I came in, I was searching for my colleagues to discuss operational issues, but out of the session, I don't want to discuss these operational issues, but think about how we can strategize for the future. And I feel that is a lot of time that not only you have to spend, but the entire team has to do together, so that we think as an organization, we think as a team, and we think we take it to the next level. And that's a key learning for me.
na